Let's go all the way back out. Okay, food. So the character doesn't have any danger from standard zombies. We could wreck 2 or even 3 at a time. Hey, we're engorged. Now it kicked in. Negatives. Your stomach is full to bursting. Well, how come you didn't warn me earlier? That's funny. Usually you get a warning when you're going to go into that mode. Oh, ouch. That's the kind of stuff I do fear. Standard zombie, no problem. This stuff down here, acid dogs and incandescents and so on, that's what I worry about. Wrecked armored car. Alright, I still think I can get into... Nice. I failed to pry. Rollerblades, please. I would still like to find some nice, clean rollerblades. Oh, the protective mouthpiece. We'll use that. That's free. Free protection for no negative. Septic. Somebody has followed me into the house. Multiple people are following me. Somebody came in this way too. That's no problem. That's no problem. I don't know what's behind me here. So let's charge this guy. Kevlar vest. What? Why did I see a hiking backpack? Has that much stuff in it? Look at this list. 44 Magnum, candles, electric lanterns, IFAK, Kevlar vest, disposable batteries, Ruger Red Hawk Magnum. I haven't been noticing, apparently, that hiking backpacks from zombies have 18 items in them. I'm not used to that situation. Huh. That's what confused me. I did that screen first. I'm like, whoa, Kevlar vest, there's cool stuff. Then I went like this, and I'm like, wait, where'd all the stuff go? I didn't notice items inside the bag. Huh, interesting. Now I gotta pay attention to another thing. I suspect this is an easy guy. Yeah. Let's beat him up. No extra items on that one. Close that door. Alright, so I can't pass up 57 rounds of 44 Magnum. Grab the candles, grab the lantern, grab the IFAK, grab the completely clean Kevlar vest, the batteries, the mess kit. Guess all the candy. And the Ruger Red Hawk. Even got protein rations stuffed in there. Damn. Okay, that was a pretty big bonus I wasn't expecting. Cat's up. Don't want to go out front or expose. Jeez, took like 6 tries to pry that door. Rollerblades, bondage suit, Heelys. Take them. How much of a masochist am I this run? I want to try yet another house. Problem with this next house, there's a big gap. Big gap. This one I had a pretty narrow gap. If I were going to try it, I'd want to go out, across. That way I have as much distance north to south for anything that might see me down here. and then come back down to it. That then gets me closer over here and makes my run farther to the vehicle. I don't want to bring the vehicle forward because it's so loud, if I can prevent that. Let's see who's in the entryway. He's no problem. Where am I at? I'm overweight? Oh yeah, we gotta go dump weight. That will kill me. I'm overweight while I'm trying to run away. Jug coming up the hall. He does see me. Alright, that spoils it. I don't have an easy way of dealing with him. He's easy to maneuver around, but he's going to be causing so much noise. I can't do any damage to him with my martial art. So he just spoiled it. Go here. We'll wait a second. If he doesn't appear, I might... Yep, there he is. Alright. Dang it. Do I go anyway? Drop. Think about that one. I'm gonna have to switch out the Glock for the Ruger Red Hawk. Whoops. I let him get too close. Alright, we're gonna have to take him for a walk. Come with me, Skeletal Juggernaut. Maybe I will. Let's go ahead and... I think I got... Yeah, I got enough stuff dropped. Medic. Standard. It's getting too dicey now. Hey, Scale Jug. Run mode. Just needed to get far enough away that I could get the vehicle moving. Yeah, definitely too dangerous. Alright, glad I left when I did. That's the tough part. That's always the tough call, is when do you back away? Did I already look at this? I think I already looked at this APC. I want to say this one had nothing. Oops, they're coming up behind me too quick. Should be able to get in and out. Just to look at it real fast. Yeah, no fuel, draining battery, no weapons. 5-point harness would be okay for the long rope, but it's not critical. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. I think we just crashed. Damn it. How much of that am I going to lose? I bet you the Heelys are about to go bye-bye. And probably most of the other stuff. Well, they'll be there if it still parked me in that spot. It's hung up. I'm going to have to close the client. So, we get to go back to wherever the last autosave was. Hey there, not responding. Cataclysm Tiles.exe, not responding. Is autosave on? I think so. I don't remember turning it off to test anything this week. Or since Friday. Alright, well, down it goes. Close the program. It's never coming back. Where are we going to be? Yeah, we're in the second house. I think this is before I got the Heelys. I think the Heelys were in this room. But at least we're not going to lose too much progress. So, yay. Overweight. Crouching. I have not gone there yet. Nothing there to worry about. Was this before the go bag? Oh, do I have the Ruger? I have the Ruger, so it was after the go bag. Come here, Heelys. Alright, so we got the Ruger loot, we got the go bag loot. Let's just get out of here. I'm not going to mess around with the rest of the stuff. And we'll drop stuff later. There's not bad guys right nearby. Hey there, old wolf. Happy 4th to you also, and or whatever holiday you may or may not be celebrating. Wherever you're at. Alright, what's up next? So, that's where we left our police car. We got our replacement vehicle here at the mine. No reason to go back for it. We're not yet ready to deal with the military outpost. I'm going to say there's very little to no chance that this opening is actually going to connect down here, so I don't think I'm going to bother going there. Yeah, fungal there. We already looted what we wanted anyway. So I think it is either take this road due north, but I probably get stuck trying to get through Barnstable, or I come across to here. And I remember there was something up here that I was avoiding. I think that's a wasp nest right there, and I didn't want to try to take a vehicle through here. That's my only route, simple route to get up to this northern area, so I can test going out this way. Alright, so basically we're going northwest. Sure would like to blow a hole in the side of the military outpost and let the robots fight all the zombies in the area. Wonder if I can get access to the houses here, because the outpost gunfire is attracting all the local zombies. I would still prefer to get a hold of some fitted rollerblades. Take a leather jacket. There we go. Rollerblades. Not fitted, but we can take care of that with enough tailoring skill. Alright, so we got the Heelys and the rollerblades, so we have our options that I look for there. Yay, another thing off the list. Tramadol. Cough syrup in case we get a cold. Oh, I can't even imagine getting a cold with this character. Do you have any idea how bad that's going to be? I'm going to have a 2 strength. If this character gets a cold. Or I can find a gas mask. 2 strength! Oh, that is going to be a nightmare of biblical proportions. Hey, bad guys. No rollerblades. Backpack. Alright, so Pupating Brute. We got a Pupating with big muscles? What does he do? Muscular human corpse wrapped in a sticky black fibers that cover everything from the neck down. Beneath the wrapping, strange rhythmic movement, grotesque to behold. Yeah, usually that means it explodes out to the flyers, but what is the brute version going to kick out? Huh. I guess we're not going to check the rest of the place. Well, he has no problem taking doors down. I'm not going to risk it with that guy. He's going to be a little too dangerous. Would have been nice to get to the kitchen, but... Swole flyers. So, there's the military outpost with a few zombies wandering around it, but the robots haven't gotten out yet. Sure would like to get the doors open, but it's just not gonna happen. Yep, none of that stuff's strong enough. Alright, so... Still got quite a ways to go. We're heading back home towards home. Ah, that thing's too fast. Ah, flaming eyes! Oh crap. Oh crap, I shuddered. They got me. I have a touched mind. Minus dex, minus perception, big minus speed. That is not good. Hopefully that wears off without too much time going by. Oops. Yeah. Didn't see the eyes. Got the zoom level out a little too far. I would have 0 night vision now. Be lucky to see anything. See myself. My own space. I don't think I can do much with the research facility. This to my north. It's a little rough condition location-wise. Maneuvering's hard out front. Normally I like to pull the zombies out of the parking lot and just range back and forth, either running them over with a vehicle or shooting them. But we got forest all over the place, which narrows the avenue of movement. 17 turkeys. So... are roll around near that city. Now let's go north. So this is where our starting city is. We're inside of it now. Man, I don't want to go out near those wasps, especially in a vehicle like this with all these openings I've got in it. Did we peek the parking lot earlier? I think we peeked the parking lot. Alright, we didn't. I don't remember seeing any Kevlar Hulks or anything like that. Let's. Whoops. We still got military robots running around with amigos? Really? Just want the amigos to kill the military zombies so I can check the loot. Geiger counter, filter mask, no gas mask, tac vest, ballistic vest, so nothing terribly interesting, unfortunately. Watch him take apart a Black Ops zombie. Nope, still nothing fun. Not sure I could maneuver them all the way into the research facility. That's a little bit distant. Looks like the touched mind is already worn off. Ugh. Just know there's a bunch of wasps. This could be really bad. Did I get the gun out? I should get the gun out. Let's have it ready just in case. Can you turn yourself into a Juggernaut? Tank. T-A-A-A-N-K is the largest mutation path. You go from large to inconveniently large to, I think, huge or something, and then tank, which is the largest size. It makes you so big that you can't fit through windows of houses. You can't, if you try to drive a car, you're so cramped in the car position that you take constant pain. Things like that. So, yes, there are ways to do that. Make yourself nice and big. I haven't done a tank type of a run in forever. Alright, so we're close. I just need to avoid wasps who don't like loud noises, and I'm driving a stupidly loud truck. That was actually easier than I thought it would be. I thought there would be more wasps to dodge around. There's the queen! Thorny Moose Shambler. It's happening. It's happening. Thorny Moose. Oh, man. Can you turn yourself into a giant slime? Yep, you sure can. There is a slime mutation pathway. All sorts of fun benefits. Slime is pretty fun if you can manage it and you combine it with certain martial arts styles. A lot of weird, funny stuff happens in the slime chain. Airdrop crates that are already looted. I think I'll get a little bit of benefit if I get on top of the silo here. Whoops. Didn't think there was anything there. Hello, wasps. Stay away, wasp. Can't see on the other side of the silo section. So much corn! So much corn! It's mature plant corn. Ready for harvest before long. Which means it's not currently ready for harvest. Yeah, we got a little bit of a push. Another mine. This is the... I think I remember this one. So we've got access to whatever this is. And Barnstable from the backside. And this might stay an open area that we can keep going, but that's not the direction I'm hoping to go. We do have access to this road network now, which is the one I'm aiming for currently. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a route around the starting city. But I'm hoping somewhere along this length of roadway that the forest lets up and lets me connect down to this section of roadway. That's all I want. Just trying to find a way of getting down here so I can get to my starting house here from this stride instead of here. Alright, I don't see anything else of interest really. Don't care much about the apple orchard. We might juke up and take a look at Strong before I head out that direction, because I can always take this road, connect to here. A lot of zombies in there. Shocker brutes, night stalkers. No thanks. Nothing in there worth that encounter. All this driving, it's about time we found a good airdrop crate. Or soldier body site. Our substation, we already have our wrench, so I'm not too worried about the tools. Another step ladder. Great location for step ladders. Is that a SWAT truck? Hey there, SWAT truck or security van, not a SWAT truck. So there's a gun in the front of the security van in the box, but not one I'd be interested in. What else we got? Dump, fire station, car dealer, another dojo. More broken vehicles. Another security van. Another Migo body sites. I can lure another Migo to come over here and help me out. Items on the ground. Nothing much. Whoa! Damn it! He's in. Oh, crap. There we go. He's out again. I lost something. What did I lose? Is that plastic? Or is that glass? Cotton pad. Oh, he removed the cloth wall from the side of the van. That's fine. Lost track of his positioning and his movement speed. Another scale jug. Having a party in the cemetery. Dissolute devourers, SWAT zombies, grabbers, pupating. Oh, there's a hollow. Good old zombie hollow. Alright, where are we? Houses, houses, houses. Oh, another one of my favorite houses with a fence. No dogs, I think. Another LMOE. LMOEs are losing their interest now because we've got most everything I would care about. And another evac. We'll do a drive-by the LMOEs since it's so close. Oops. Nope. We got spiked pits. And they're not showing me where they're at. Interesting. Spiked pit. I think the presence of the spiked pit means it's occupied, right? There's another one right there. That's funny. I think I'm going to leave it alone. There's not going to be anything that's in there that I'm going to care enough about to risk getting shot or spiked or anything else. We've got all the basic tools. The ammo is going to be really haphazard. If it's the big LMOE, there could be a few items in there, but I can't think of anything in particular that I can get in there that would be worth the danger. So, let's ignore it. Always do your cost-benefit analysis. Either limousine. Let's go ahead and grab yet more batteries. One ultralight. Nothing in the refrigerator. Wasn't worth it. Alright, we're gonna have to turn around here pretty quick. I don't intend to just keep driving. Although we are pretty close to our starting town compared to how far we went in the other direction. So I might go a little further. But let's pop down to the LMOE and hop up on the roof. At least. Use our telescope to get a look around. So we're batting what? Like 7 pristine shelters to 1 looted shelter so far, or still? For new players looking for some tips, that's my most recent video, walking through the first few days of the default start, the evac shelter start. Should find that fairly valuable. I have other tutorial videos and that, but that one's fairly straightforward. And the most recent. Alright, back to looting. And this is where you'll start, the evac shelter. One of these maps or models. I can probably stop picking up bleach and ammonia now. Oh, that's right. Rollerblades and Heelys now. I gotta think about that. Let's also drop the Glock. Hopefully the holster will fit it. Ooh, I think it won't. Sorry. Too many items. Is it too big? Length 1 foot? Volume 0.7, 3.5 pounds? Good lord. Maybe I won't be able to use this thing. Just the poundage alone is a bit much. Yeah, it's looking like the holster's not gonna take the Red Hawks. Too big. That changes things. Back in with the Glock. Oh, actually, I'm running out of 9mm for it too, huh? Alright, do that. So, I'm going to go forward to this endpoint. If it stays open fields, I'll check these, but otherwise, once we've done that, we're going to head back. To the north, my map runs out, so this isn't actually an endpoint. This is just the road going to continue. Multiple cars at the trailhead. Don't care. Yeah, that's where you get visitors passes. In wallets. Science ID card, visitor passes, especially, of course, scientist bodies, but... Yeah. Luna Park. Don't care about Luna Park. We'll go past it if the forest doesn't cut me movement off. Forest is starting to cut my movement off. It likes to draw me in and then say, no, thou shalt not pass. Hey, we get the radio tower. Perfect. If it doesn't have a bunch of stupid marsh or wasp critters. That's awesome. That'll give us this whole area mapped in. Pretty much everything on my screen, so that'll save me a bunch of time. Whoops. Vehicle's still going. Just the tin cans again and a glow stick. How exciting. Alright, map, what you got for me? Another radio tower up north with Woodstock. Nothing in Woodstock I care about other than the library or bookstore. A red T, that's the lookout tower. Could be a survivor car there. Those are kind of fun. I'm still trying to get a... If I could find them more reliably, I'd do an adventure around the survivor car. Don't care about the hotel. Don't care about Turnbridge. And we have our third military outpost. Third! That is so many military outposts. I'm lucky usually if I see one in an entire long-range run. Okay. I see nothing in that direction that's going to draw me. So we're going to head back west. Yeah, we haven't seen a bunker yet. I'd love to get a bunker. Bunker'd be awesome. Outpost, a little more problematic. I'm not ready to charge an outpost. Yeah. Just go west, young man. Ended up doing a little more driving this run than I was expecting, or this stream. I thought I would have settled down somewhere to get some other stuff done. We filled in a few of the gaps for items I was hoping to get, but still missing quite a few others. Alright, so we're going to go down to the road and then across. I'm going to go explore up north right now. I like having options, though. I like having wide open areas I can travel through. Ow! Saw that right at the last second. Couldn't turn in time. Whoa, don't hit the tree. Alright, it's a rural house, whatever, up there. Not much call. I still have not gotten into one of those to look at the new loot. Every time I approach one, it's got pretty nasty zombies in it. I'll have to investigate on an easier difficulty. What do you got? Bottle jack, lug wrench, and a wheel. Don't need. Probably gonna be what? Cigarettes or candy? An umbrella. Alright. Actually, are we gonna go albino? I think Mouse Line has albino in it, doesn't it? Let's go grab that umbrella. I might actually end up needing one. Having use for one. Putting on an... Oh, I didn't mean to just wield it. Might come in handy if we go albino when we start mutating. We're definitely going to end up going albino. I almost never bother purifying when I do these heavy mutation runs. I just take all the bad mutations with the good ones. Alright, this is the part where I pray that there are no... Got a water pump out front? All the windows are boarded? I was going to say, I pray there's no roadblock between me and where I want to go. I haven't seen anything yet. It's going to be shock or acid that gets me. Door is locked. Either water pump. Great. Okay, that's not useful. Look at this cluster of weird roads. Fairfield. And let's do a quick jaunt up north. See how the road... Ah, Woodland Whites again. Time they didn't spot me. And more Migos and Migo Scouts. It's a sporting goods site, so not going to be much here I care about. Nope. Let's not follow that road to the north. Uh-oh. That's quite the crowd. Shock zombies, hulks, big dogs, all gnawing on the poor turrets. Hulk will take care of those turrets. Turrets are out of ammo, or will be shortly. Yeah, I don't care about any of that. Robots will only interest them for a very short period of time until the hulks and acid guys get rid of them. Ooh, we have the baseball field. Ah, hunting supply store! Alright, we finally have a target. We finally have a target. Can I get my vehicle? Oh, the roadblock's directly in front of it. That's hilarious. I might be able to find out what I know, especially while the robots are alive. We gotta go back. Please tell me I still have headlights. I at least have a headlight. Now, can I angle the headlight into that shop so I can see what's on the shelf without having to risk my life? Oh, I can see almost the entire place. Night vision goggles, night vision goggles. Plastic canteen, mess kits, plastic canteen, hand crank, tin, folding knife, lighter, multi-tool, life straw, army knife. I cannot see any night vision goggles, and there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves that I'm missing. I don't think I can squeeze the angle any better without putting myself at serious risk. Yep, same ones are still closed up. Alright. I don't care about the rest of this stuff. I don't need minor amounts of ammo. Compound hunting bows. Those are pretty good. Alright, hopefully I can spin this wheel. What am I going? 16? Switch it to 12. Oh, that was a little closer than I wanted. Keep going straight. There you go. Pro level maneuvering, just to get the information so I don't have to try to return in the dark and get eaten by a bunch of zombies. I'm gonna mark that one as explored. Explored well enough anyway. Awesome, another map update. Right when we needed it. Oh yeah. Alright, looking north. We've got orchards, raiders, ranch house, another radio tower in a perfect position right as we need more exploration. We got a football stadium this time instead of the baseball field. Library fairly near the outside edge. Skate park is not good. Yeah, library would be the only thing of interest in that direction. Working our way down. Hotel. Get a new map, possibly. Another of the fire towers. And it's looking possible that we can take this road and connect down to this, which is what I'm hoping for. It's an awful big gap if they just don't cheese me with a line of forest that goes, nah, nah, nah. No access for you, Vorm. If they just leave this open enough for me to connect, that's all I ask. So from where we're at, we are going to go... Not going to go for the hotel right now. We're just going to go straight down to the road and hope there's no roadblocks or anything in here preventing my path. If I can end the evening on that side of the town, I'll consider that a big victory. Alright, past the homeless camp. Homeless shelter. Hunting blind, never mind. So many letters mean so many different things now. Animal carrier, don't care. Don't care. Whoops, that's the road I wanted. Ah, Woodland Whites. No! Stay up there. Alright, we're through. Let's see. Let's go. I want the answer to my question first. I'm just going to go straight south. I do want to check. I think that's an endpoint. That might be the end of my mapped area instead of an endpoint. So let's go south first. Make sure get the answer to the primary question I have. Please give me access. Looks like we're gonna. Ooh. Another bastion fort. Might run over there and check out the fire lookout tower, see if it has the survivor car. Yep, we definitely have access. It's clear to this road here, even if this is a mess. Nature trail. Hey there, nature trail. Can I get to the road past the fence? I cannot, but I can get to it from there. Cool, we've got access. Barring any roadblocks once again or anything goofy. So we'll be able to get down to the position I'm hoping to get to. If I can get back in here, do a bit of a clearance job in this area, or burn a couple of houses down in addition to the one that burned down on top of me. Get rid of some of the local population, and then either ferry in and out some gear, or try to bring the vehicle in. That 37 noise just scares me for trying to bring it in, get closer to the spot. Because I'm going to be falling down a lot, I'm sure. Alright, anything else I want to do before we park down there? Let's do a quick UE, now that we know we've got road access. I'm going to laugh when there's a roadblock covering the critical part of the road. Go see if there's a survivor car at the lookout tower. I really, really want to run around in one of these survivor cars. I don't remember how many I've seen. I've seen at least 2 or 3 of them, but I've got the headlights going. Nope, no survivor car. So we got some motorcycles, but no survivor cars. All right, so that answers that. Let's go out, check this northern road endpoint. Stupid orchards. Ugh. MapGen just feels weird right now. A lot of repeating, fairly useless POIs. And then there's going to be a working Humvee waiting for me here. It's got wheels! It's got wheels! Oh my goodness. Is it going to be another Humvee run? It's got good condition. We got tanks, we got fuel, which we got fuel in our current truck. Oh man, it's down to the engine compartment. Oh, it's drivable. It's drivable. Here I am waxing on about how useless these locations are, and they hand me a drivable Humvee. That's funny. I are amused. Let's go scope our working Humvee real quick. It's in pretty good shape, just the one banged up missing windshield right there, which would allow enemies in, unfortunately, animal type enemies. So, we have battery, we have 8 rounds in the grenade launcher, which would be very useful. We've got 1 tank that's not draining that we could keep full. The engine is not needing mending, so it'll work. Just take a few tries to fire up every once in a while. Got wheels? Yeah, it's working Humvee. Hilarious! That is hilarious. Well, let's see. We're not terribly far from the place I want to get to. I don't want to hoof it. I'm just thinking, what if I want to transfer now, or do I want to keep the truck I'm in for the moment? I forget how loud the Humvee is. How loud are you, Humvee? 15. Yeah, so I mean that's a lot quieter. That's not it. That's the width of the street basically. Or the road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So yeah. So that's pretty reasonable. Let's go ahead and back it out of here while I'm doing it. Leaving a trail of fuel. Siphon fuel, fill the available tank there. Alright, so we won't lose that last little bit of fuel. We're down to 60, so we used a fair amount of diesel running that truck around. It'll be a lot better when we're in the Humvee. Not nearly as heavy. 7 liter V12 versus what, a V8? Yeah, 4.5 V8. They'll get better gas mileage out of this. But I don't have nearly the capacity. I've only got the 3 200-liter trunks, so 600 liters. And I'm already sitting at 300 liters, just what's in here, not even counting what's over in the lab that I'm trying to pull out. And I don't yet have the ability... I don't think it'll let me... Yeah, it's not even going to show me the cargo space there or any of these locations because of the other parts. So we've got the torch. I don't have the lifting requirements. I don't even have lifting 1. So I couldn't put the cargo spaces into the Humvee. No lifting tool yet. Bottle jack is jacking. No lifting quality. Only jacking quality. So, what to do, what to do. Let's finish looking through here real quick. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Which is why I don't usually come here. I don't think there's anything in any of the crates either. Whatever. Uh-oh, we got zombies out in the field. Ah, there's just almost nothing in here. Never is. That's funny. It's a drivable hatchback as well, with a bike rack. The 2 working vehicles. Nifty. Alright, map. So, another hotel opportunity. This one I could drive a bit around. Fungal flowers isn't going to do much. Ooh, steel plant, or steel mill. And we've got access to the road here as well, so we can come down and check endpoints. Alright. Great. Yay. I mean, I can't say anything bad about being given a Humvee right at the end of the evening and close to my destination. My goal has been, I was hoping while we were doing all this driving around, was to pick up all the various materials I needed to get a vehicle up and running and being able to do some modifications on it and then get back into position on this side so I can figure out how I'm going to get back access to the lab. I need to get materials in first that I can use, the acetylene torch and more gas. I still need to find some more gas so I can go down and empty out the rest of the bunkers. We've got like 4 or 5, I forget how many bunkers in this lab. I only made it into the armory on one of them, and I remember, I think 3, 4 others at least. One of which we got partially into, but the others are totally untouched. And we've still got like a floor and a half to, or 2 floors to explore. To call it finished and then to evac out of here forever. So, yeah. The other alternative is just to go in there and pull out my my mutagen materials and tools. I've got boatloads of ammonia and bleach now. You don't need nearly as much as you used to of the various things, but I need to spend a bunch of time getting some skills up, and we have not found any good sources for books while we were out and about. So I'm still missing the chemistry for kids to get the applied sciences started, among a few other really important book chains. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to go about this. We're probably going to have to do a little more scouting around this local area, see if there's any chance I might be able to hit this library up here. There's not too many other opportunities in the cities I've seen. And we got to go pretty far south to get access to that one, which we may or may not be able to get to, depending on, once again, if this forest blocks off access. So, you know, do what we can, but we're still missing some key components to being able to get progress on the mutation side of things. So when we pick up on Friday, because unfortunately we run out of time this evening, when we pick up on Friday, I got to make the critical decision on 4,000 liters of space versus Humvee. 4,000 liters, but it's a Humvee with grenades. So, yeah. I'll have to think about that. I could just drive this into the dirt and then hoof it back to pick this up if this one gets broke. But, you know, me and my Humvees, I can't get away from those things. They're just the perfect vehicle for me. Other than that, yeah, we made good progress. We still filled in a whole bunch of things. I got to reevaluate my gear once again. I got to go look at the footwear options and see how we're going to utilize that stuff, especially if I'm going to make runs into town. So, a lot of good choices, a lot of fun ahead. All right, there you are. That's it for this evening, folks. Thanks very much for hanging out for some more Cataclysm Dark Days ahead, and for the Morbid Mouse run. Monday and Friday, 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock is the normal Cataclysm time. I'll be returning tomorrow, of course, streaming something else. And I might be over on my YouTube channel, streaming directly over there. Picking up my single-player 7 Days to Die game with the Undead Legacy mod. But either place. Hope to see you then. Remember, support your small channel creators, whether it's me or anybody else. Very, very, very important. Please do it. Keep them around. Have a great evening, everybody. Good holiday. Stay safe out there.